Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, it's one of my first videos going live. Actually, it's my first live video, so I'm not gonna really wait on a lot of people to get on because I'm not really expecting anybody. But I wanted to talk dogs today, specifically my dogs. I wanted to talk about why I chose this particular breed. I wanted to talk about, uh, you know, why I chose to breed them, and then I want to talk about why they're priced at the price that I have them listed. You know, I've been around animals all my life: horses, cows, goats, chickens, whatever. But I've always been intrigued. I've always been infatuated with dogs. I fell in love with how they behave, how they learn, how they move. And once I decided that dogs was my particular species, then it was just a matter of finding a breed that was the best representation of my character. And I found the Borbal, or the South African Mastiff, to be that breed. And having said that, people that don't know me, retired military, I was diagnosed with PTSD and some other things, whatever. But I'm no longer in the military. I had to get out sooner than I wanted to, and so my dogs have been a huge part of my life. As far as me being social with people, getting me out, giving me a purpose, having someone or something that depends on me, um, and even in my imperfections, there's no judgment. So that's kind of why, I'm doing dogs. Like I've always loved them, and now I have opportunity to just do dogs, and that's been a huge benefit for me, and I don't take that lightly. And so I'm just as important to them as they are to me. I think that makes the biggest difference for me and my particular dogs. But why I chose the Borbal is because they again they're the best representation of my character. I'm very cool, laid back, loving. I'm very cordial with people. However, I don't fool with everybody. You know, um, I'm very approachable, but just be respectful, come correct, and we don't have any issues. Also, when it comes to something I love or somebody I love, I won't hesitate to defend it with my life, and that's pretty much what the Borbal is. If you're properly introduced, it's no big deal. They love you, consider it part of their pack. They're very gentle. As big as they are, they're very gentle. However, they won't hesitate to defend their pack with their lives. So that's one of the reasons why, the main reason I chose the South African Mastiff. On the other hand, uh, breeding. These dogs have done so much for me, um, as a person, as a man. And so I wanted to share that with people. Um, and so that's why, again, I chose to breed them. There's my female Marley right there. They're the puppies. But again, I wanted to share that with people. And so that's why I chose to breed, and I give these dogs a lot of time, a lot of attention, training constantly. These puppies, I'm with them all day, mostly all day, every day. Keeping them warm, changing out their pads, making sure they're being fed, rotating them on the mama, you know, to make sure that I'm giving people, a good, solid, healthy dog. And as far as my pricing, I've had people email me or text me or message me on Facebook and ask me about my pricing. And once I tell them the price, some people tend to get offended. Some people have didn't respond when I responded to them. They never responded back to me. And then I have people who will actually get an attitude once I tell them the price. And I'll tell you that my price, my dogs are not for everybody. I'm not gonna just send these dogs to anybody. I purposely, intentionally bred these dogs. That's on me. So I feel responsible. It's my duty to do them due diligence and get them to good homes. People that's gonna take care of them. If you're one of those people that has your dog in the backyard tied to a tree with no shade, some rinky-dink doghouse that every time the weather changes, the hot doghouse moves, then my dog is not for you. And you don't go buy a Mercedes Benz if you can't afford the maintenance on that Mercedes Benz. So I realize that when people pay money, they pay attention. My dogs are priced the way they are because, you know, you're looking at a lineage, you're looking at, a bloodline, you're looking at, history. I have 3 or 4. You get the birth certificate, the microchip, tails docked, um, current shots. So if you get it at you get it at 8 weeks, 10 weeks, it's gonna have all the current shots. If you get it at 4 months, it's gonna be up to date on everything. The paperwork again is gonna go 4 lineages deep. So I'm guaranteeing you what I have. Hey, what's up, Mr. Williams, Kane Carso Angels? You know, you're getting all those things when you get a dog from me. Um, so a lot of people are offended by that, but whatever the case may be, that's my price. That's you know what I choose to do because I don't want them going to everybody. Then some people say, well, I don't want the tail doctor. Do I really get the microchip, or can you? How much they gonna cost for me? It's gonna cost you the same thing it costs everybody else. You know, um, you don't go to McDonald's and that's for the Big Mac. You get the two all beef patties, lettuce, onions, pickles, special sauce on a sesame seed bun, and tell them, well, I don't want the lettuce. That doesn't change the price of the burger. You don't go to Walmart and negotiate their prices. So if you choose to contact me for a puppy, please just, treat me as you would treat any other business owner. Because again, I'm not doing this for money. I'm retired military. I work at a high school. I coach and teach. This is just something I do because I love to do it. I want to give back. I want to, share what I get from my dogs with other people. So that's why I'm doing this. It's not about the money. Plies had a song that said, you don't sell nothing when your money right. Oh, yes, sir. We had 6 puppies um, about 9 days ago. About 2 weeks now. They turned 2 weeks today, actually. But yeah, so I don't do this directly or for money. But however, I know when people pay money, they pay attention. So if you want one of these puppies or, one of my puppies, you contact me and we'll discuss prices and we'll go from there. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And we'll go from there on, the price of the puppy, how to deliver the puppy, where you can pick the puppy up. And we'll just discuss the ins and outs. This is a passion of mine, and it's something that I want to build. And, I can't build it just giving puppies away, just giving them to anybody because they fall into the wrong hands. And they're not going to say such and such is dog. They're going to say, Willie West breeding them dogs over there at Camp Benning Borbles. And, so I just can't put my animals in anybody's hands. And again, I'm personally responsible for these animals. On the other hand of that, um, what I want to talk about. Oh yeah, we got a lot of breeders, in my area and in other areas that I've met over the years. They're breeding dogs where one dog is papered, one dog is not. So they selling you a puppy for $100, $400, whatever, and that's cool. There's a market for people that don't want to spend a lot of money for a dog and they just want some single registration. But you can't tell them anything about that dog completely. You can't tell them, my dogs are on site, mom and daddy. I can contact the breeders that I got them from. I can contact those people. I'm in contact with everybody that's involved with a dog that's on my lineage, that's on my paperwork. And that's me trying to build my own name. That's me trying to build, some continuity and a bloodline for myself. But for the most part, I can contact both of my breeders and get any information that you need. All my information on my paperwork. If you want to go 5 or 6 more lineages, I can do that for you. But I know those things. If you want a dog and you don't care about paperwork, then you go to, some of these PetSmarts or wherever, and you get a dog from a kennel. I'm not a kennel, but a shelter somewhere. If you don't care about the lineage and the paperwork, But again, that's on you to put those dogs that you know little or nothing about around your family. But I'm telling you, and then you come with a guarantee. If something happens to one of these dogs, the dog goes blind in 6 months, I will replace that dog. I will replace that dog. We'll go to the vet. The vet will tell us, hey, the dog went blind because it's genetics, and I will replace your puppy. If it went blind because you pepper sprayed it, done something crazy, then that's just on you. But those are the things that you're getting when you talk about um, getting one of these dogs. So please, if you contact me again, just be considerate. Be mindful that this is not um, a game. And again, like I told you, being retired military, and again, I know what the dogs have done for me. So before I will sell somebody a dog that I think is going to be fighting it and mistreating it, or before I give somebody a dog that couldn't afford to pay for it and is going to have it in their backyard, I'll just find one of these service dog services and I'll donate every one of these puppies for free before I put this puppy in a home where it's not going to be properly taken care of. Um, Again, that's just my philosophy. That's my take on you know, why I chose to breed, why I chose to breed these dogs, and then why my puppies are priced to where they are. You know, and again, you got these breeders that will sell you a dog with no paper, um, try to get $400 or $500, and all they want is the money. And after you buy the dog, you're on your own. You know, and that's not the case with me. You know, any of my breeders that I bred, any of the breeders where I got my dogs from, I contact them, and we talk to this day. You know, I'm gonna give people the same thing. If you get one of these puppies, you know, you're more than welcome to call me, FaceTime me, and I'll walk you through the whole process as far as training, feeding, you know, anything you need for the life of your dog. You know, I would stand by, you know, being your breeder, not just, you know, a breeder. You know, I want to be your favorite breeder's favorite breeder. You know, that's kind of my goal. And other than that, man, you know, I have again 6 puppies. I had 3 males, 3 females, and the males are about gone, or the males are gone. I'm still collecting deposits for the females. I'm considering keeping one of them. So theoretically, I have 2 puppies left. A few people are going to give me their deposits next week. And you get your puppy, you secure your puppy in the order of your deposit. First come, first serve. Again, please be serious about wanting the puppies. And don't think you're going to call me and ask me a million questions about getting one of these puppies. And I'm not going to talk to you about your living situation. You know, if you're in a 2 bedroom apartment with 1 bath and there's 6 people living in there, you know, I'm not interested in selling you a puppy, giving you a puppy. You know, I want them to make sure. I want to make sure they're going to good homes. And so, if you're not going to take care of it like I would take care of it, and it's not going to be a part of your family, then you know, please leave it to somebody that is going to do right by the dog. Because again, it's my personal responsibility to make sure that they get to good homes because I chose to do this breeding. I chose to do the breeding, which means I'm responsible, you know, for these puppies, and I want them to be treated just as good, if not better, than I treat my own dogs. And you've seen some of my videos of me training them. They're in the house, in the AC. You know, we go outside and train. We go to the lake and stuff, and I start posting more videos on that kind of stuff. But every day, I'm dealing and spending time with my dogs. You know, even when I'm not able to spend time with them, I'm spending the money to put them in the boarding to make sure they're still being fed and taken out. You know, and then I still go visit them during football season. I'm really busy, so I don't have a whole lot of time with them. However, you know, I still go see them every day. I'm the one that's feeding them. I'm the one that's, you know, going to check on them, visiting them, you know, because they're my dogs. These are my kids. So please don't take that lightly when you contact me in regards to a puppy. That's about all I got, man. Again, it's my first video. I really don't even know how to cut this thing off, but I'm going to try and see how this thing works. I'm pressing buttons now. But again, I appreciate y'all for watching. And till next time, man, y'all be good.